Good evening. Who's going to ask the first question?
Novak, you must be really pleased with that, coming back from a set down and playing so well.
Yes, very, very much so. I mean, Kyle Edmund was in form. He's probably playing tennis of his life, in the last 12 months. He won our last encounter, and you could see he came out on the court, played better than me for a set and a half. He was really, really playing well. We were hitting the ball clean from both ends, from the baseline, serving well. So I thought it was a high quality tennis match. To be honest, it was very, very, very intense and just couple points here and there. Obviously, the fourth set was very close. I just made him play an extra shot and got that crucial break in the ninth game that allowed me to win a match.
Between the earlier finished soccer game and the British crowd, how would you describe the atmosphere on the court today? Yeah,
it was a Davis Cup-like atmosphere. I expected them to support Kyle, obviously. But at times they were slightly unfair to me. But that's how it goes.
The time violation that you were...
No, I mean, look, time violation. I got time violation deservedly because I took more time. I mean, I didn't say anything to a chair umpire for time violation, as I never do if they give me a heads up, so to say, a pre-warning, which he did, and I thought he was very fair. I know I took more time, so it's okay. But then, I thought the crowd's reaction after that was quite unnecessary. A couple of guys really, pretending they were coughing and whistling while I was bouncing the ball more or less till the end of the match at that end where I received the time violation. So, but those are the things that obviously people don't get to see or hear on the TV that's, I just think it's not necessary, and that's what I didn't like. But in general, it was, an atmosphere was as it was expected in a way because I played a home player.
You seem to kind of interact with the crowd a bit after that time violation, kind of blowing some kisses at them and giving them a bit of a finger to your ear. Mm-hmm. Was that a kind of method for you to fire yourself up or to hit back at them, or why were you kind of doing that? Why did you feel the need to get involved in that?
Well, if you were in my position, you would probably understand. But playing high intensity matches where one serve or one shot can really swing the momentum on one or the other side. Obviously, there is a lot of accumulation of emotions, especially in the decisive moments of the sets and matches, and that's sometimes you express yourself in a positive or negative way, and of course. I don't like when I throw a racket or scream or whatever, but I have to accept that I'm a human being like anybody else, that I can feel the pressure as everybody else, and my interaction with the crowd, I thought I had good things and not that great things, and I just reacted with the way I thought it was fair, the way they reacted to me.
Novak, you've had some very big matches here, obviously, including against Andy. Did you feel that tonight was a bit more extreme, the crowd, than you're used to?
Yes. I've played Andy a couple of times. I played him in Olympic Games. I played him in Wimbledon. It was not like this, definitely.
Even the Olympics, because that...
The crowd was very fair, very fair when I played against Andy. I mean, obviously they support their player. I mean, there's nothing you can say about that. Of course, I mean, it's expected. But today there was just some people, especially behind that end where I got the time violation, where they kept on going, they kept on going and provoking, and that's something that I can tolerate for a little bit, but I'm going to show that I'm present as well, that they can't do whatever they feel like doing.
You talked about expressing negative energy. Is that ever like a tension release for you, during tight moments when stress is building?
Yeah, I mean, as I said previously in the last question, there's a lot of accumulated emotions. There's a lot of tension. There's a lot at stake. I mean, obviously, especially playing a home player. And Kyle, as I said, he's in form and he won the first set, and crowd felt that he can win the match. I mean, obviously he was close. But you know, there is a certain sort of say unwritten borderline where you just feel that it's a bit too much. You know, I know that I was bouncing the ball. I got my time violation. No doubt about it. I deserved it, but I didn't deserve to be treated as I was treated by certain individuals, and that's one thing that I didn't like.
There's one point that is making the round from this match. It's the umpire's mistake. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it was double bounce, but the ball was also out.
Yeah.
And the racket touches the net.
Yeah.
Is it the craziest thing you've seen?
It was quite a strange situation, to be honest. First of all, I mean, the only thing I wanted to know from him is how does he think it's possible that Kyle hits the shot that he hit so clean and so flat and fast if he hit it with a frame. If you hit it with a frame, it's supposed to, you know, kind of slow down the trajectory of the ball. And I was 100% convinced it was twice, and I heard from people that it was. But anybody can make a mistake. I'm you know, that's okay. But I don't understand why he didn't allow me to challenge the ball. I asked him. I did ask him because at first, obviously, I didn't like his call, and I had a conversation with him. I understand it took some time, but you know, I wanted to challenge the call. If I couldn't change the decision, I just wanted an explanation, and then I said, okay, can I challenge the call? He said it's too late. So yeah, so it was quite a strange decision from chair umpire, but it happens.
A lot of people on social media have kind of branded Kyle a cheater for not saying it bounced twice. Do you agree with that? Should he have?
No. I don't think he deserves that. You know, Kyle is a very nice guy. I know him, and I have tons of respect for him, his team. We get along very well. I have nothing against Kyle there. You know, you couldn't know. I mean, he was running towards the ball and he just hit it and he dropped his racket. He couldn't know. So he doesn't deserve that.
Last English question.
Novak, I'm sorry. Sorry. I apologize for changing the topic so much, but I wanted to shift gears to a big event later in the year, which will be the 50th anniversary of the U.S. Open in New York City. I'd like to ask you if you could just reflect, what do you think was your favorite moment there? Won a couple times, the return of serve with Federer in that match point.
Well, U.S. Open, I mean, alongside Wimbledon, Roland Garros, and Australian Open are, you know, historically the four biggest events we have in sports, and I think it's great to see that, you know, especially in the last 15 years, you know, all the big players committed to play all the slams, and I think Rafa, you know, Roger, myself, and Andy, and, you know, big players, they really didn't miss, you know, more than one or two slams in the last 10-15 years. So I mean, that's great. It always adds to the value of the tournament, to the anticipation. And, you know, US Open, every Grand Slam is different. US Open is recognized for its you know, entertainment show, you know, part, night sessions, crowds getting into it. It's really special, and obviously biggest stadium we have in sports. I had some wonderful moments there. I think that, you know, that, and I've lost the most finals on that tournament in my career than any other, comparing the finals that I won. But I won also 2 titles, and I can't wait to go back. I mean, I missed it last year, and that's the only Grand Slam I've missed ever since I started playing professional. So,
can you give just a favorite moment?
Favorite moment?
The mine, the minutes.
Well, I think, you know, obviously, I mean, obviously winning, you know, the 2 trophies, 11 and 15. But if I have to pick a shot or a moment, that would be the return down 40-15, you know, in 5th set against Roger in semifinals in 2011. You know, match points down when I made that crazy return cross-court winner. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely, that will probably stand out.
Last question.
You've played Kyle a few times now. Do you see him as somebody who could potentially win Grand Slams?
Yeah, I mean, of course, why not? He does have a quality. He has a very good team of people around him. He has a good working ethics, and he's quiet, committed. He's a good guy. He has a lot of respect from everyone in the locker room, and he improved his game. In the last 12 months, his backhand, it was. We always knew forehand is a weapon. Backhand, he was making a lot of unforced errors from that end, but he improved a lot since he started working with a new coach. Serve, he completed his game. He's top 20. He's going towards top 10, and he's going to definitely be a contender.
Thank you. We'll go to service.
Thank you. Ćao momci. Hvala puno. Da.
Malo apropo svih ovih komentara ovdje očekivano, toliko pitaju baš o ovome, zašto se ljubio publiku i sve zajedno. Mislim, da li bi se tako nešto desilo drugome?
Pa nije neočekivano. Očekivao sam da će da me pitaju na konferenciji štampu, pogotovo novinari iz ove zemlje, oni vole da, pogotovo ako se ovakve situacije dešavaju, da nekako uđu u suštinu svega, i da nekako otkriju šta je pozadina. Mislim, normalno je, s obzirom na šta se sve izdešavalo u meču i koliko je bilo tenzije i koliko je bilo navijanja i tako dalje. U suštini, ono što sam rekao na engleskom, ponovit ću na srpskom, mislim da je meč bio izuzetno kvalitetan. Edmund je počeo meč dosta bolje, izuzetno je dobro igrao. Uspeo sam da slojim njegov taj otpor na 4-3 u drugom setu. Napravio sam taj krucijalni break koji je na neki način i prebacio momentum na moju stranu i počeo sam da igram dosta bolje i konstantnije. On je na neki način malo se povukao, što je meni dozvolilo da uđem u teren i diktiram tempo igre. Što se tiče samog navijanja, očekivao sam da će biti atmosfera na stranu mog protivnika, dakle njegova podrška, jer logično je, on je najbolji britanski igrač i u jako je dobroj formi, pobedio je prvi set, naravno na krilima publike, onda su svi osjetili da je ovo možda taj dan i da može da me pobedi. I protiv toga nemam ništa, apsolutno. Igrao sam i protiv Mareja ovde nekoliko puta i u finalu Wimbledona i u polufinalu Olimpijade, ali definitivno mislim da postoji neka granica tolerancije kada su određene provokacije u pitanju i na to, kako kažem, kada god mi se desilo u karijeri, od uvijek sam odreagovao. Kada neko stvarno nekorektan. I bilo je nekolicina ljudi koji su uglavnom u većem delu meča, pogotovo tamo na onoj strani gde sam dobio opomenu za vreme. Na toj strani su me provocirali i između servisa pravili se da kašlju i zviždali i tako dalje. Između servisa vikali idemo Kyle i dobacivali mi sve i svašta. Ne želim sad sve da kažem ovde u javnosti, ali takve stvari definitivno nije im mesto na teniskim tribinama i odreagovao sam kako sam odreagovao i ne kajem se ni zbog čega.
Spomenuo si reč tolerancija, pa iz tvojeg iskustva, reci mi, da li su vrhunski sportisti svesni koliko njihov glas može da prinese toleranciji, razumevanju, pomirenju i tako dalje? Pitam u vezi fudbala i nekih tvojih nedeljnih izjava, da li je to često tvoj iskustvo deklarativno ili vi kad se nađete među sobom znate koliko je važno da date podršku tim vrednostima?
Pa postoje sportske vrednosti uz koje svi odrastamo. Nekako je opet, naravno, drugačije za svakoga u odnosu na sredinu u kojoj ste, okolinu, ljudi koji su vam podrška, kućno vaspitanje i tako dalje. Mislim, različiti su to faktori koji utiču, ali u suštini tu postoje neke univerzalne sportske vrednosti koje svi poznajemo, to je taj fair play, poštovanje protivnika, sporta, uvek davanje sve od sebe i tako dalje. I naravno, sport priča taj, da kažemo, po znacima navoda, univerzalni jezik i sport obara te granice i religije i boje kože i nacionalnosti i tako dalje i to je ono što je stvarno, da kažemo, nešto što privlači ljude sportu. I zato ljudi gledaju, kažem, sportiste dosta mladog sveta kao idole zbog toga što oni prolaze kroz i tu žrtvu i borbu i tako dalje i na neki način pokazuju kroz sport na neki način šta znači borba kroz život, tako da kažem, i kako bi trebali da se postave u životu, tako da to je privilegija, barem za mene, ja to imam uvek na umu. Naravno, niste uvek u mogućnosti da budete, kažem, 100%, da kažem, idealni u svakom domenu ponašanja i tako dalje, ali definitivno, Nick, per favore, ti sento, grazie. Ali u suštini trudim se da budem uvek svestan. U tenisu pogotovo imamo jako dobre relacije, delimo slačionice, u fudbalu je to malo drugačije, to je već timski sport. Kod nas u maloj kvadraturi su svi iz vrha, 15-20 igrača, tako da viđamo ih stalno, tuširamo se jedan pored drugog, tako da postoji taj izuzetan odnos poštovanja i uvažavanja.
Just last question.
Nole, koja je inicijalna kapisla da kreneš da igraš malo agresivnije, kad osjetiš u meču da možeš da pustiš ruku? Jel možeš da lociraš šta je to? Znam da zavisi od protivnika.
Pa zavisi dosta, naravno, zavisi od protivnika, ali opet zavisi kako se čovek osjeća i naravno tu su da kažemo, nervi na početku, trema, pronalaženje, kako da kažem, koordinacije, tempa, ritma. Ja sam imao odmah 15-40 na 1-0 u početku meča i tu je bila stvarno prilika da ga breaknem, da sam krenuo sa 3-0, drugačije bi bilo. Opet on je dobio nekako tu veću podršku i od publike jer je bilo dosta gusto u tom prvom setu. Tako da mi je trebao taj moment, verovatno je taj, kažem, klackalica, presudan moment bio na 4-3 u drugom setu kad sam ga breaknuo. Tada sam počeo da osjećam da mogu malo, kako da kažem, da priđem liniji i da brže igram. Hvala puno.
Thank you.